We're back on the offensive threat, and surprisingly, I was actually having a lot of fun playing on this build, and that's for a few reasons. Number one, you guys are gonna see, I did find a new jump shot. It is super cash. I put it on this build. If this video reaches 1,000 likes, I'm not even gonna ask for anything crazy, just 1,000 likes, and I will release it next video. The new best jump shot NBA 2K21. If I'm shooting super consistently on this build with an 83 pointer, as you can see, if I'm shooting super consistently on this build with an 83 pointer, if you're a play shot, a stretch, any of those builds, this jump shot will just change the way you play, because trust me, it is super cash. As you guys see, people see slasher, they see slasher takeover, and they don't think I can shoot. If I do this every game, then it's gonna be hard to beat me on this build. Reason number two, you guys are gonna see me throughout playing this that I did start using the speed boost glitch, right? Now I didn't want to be, you know, the one to do it, but I really do feel like they killed ISO this year, okay? I'm not gonna say they completely killed it, but it's harder to ISO this year. But with the speed glitch, you guys are gonna see me do it right there. Like, even with him sitting at the free throw line, he's sitting at the free throw line, he can't guard me. Now, I do think it needs to be patched. They need to do something about the speed boost glitch. By the way, that first gameplay that I showed you guys of me just shooting, that was the last game that I played, and that was actually the gameplay that I really figured out the timing and everything of this jump shot. But trust me, once you guys actually see what I can do with this jump shot in my next video, you're gonna want to put this on, like I said, 1,000 likes for that. And now let's just talk about the offensive threat, right? Like I said, you guys are going to see me do that little speed boost multiple times. It's unguardable, especially ISO. It's really hard to guard behind screens, but when you're ISOing, it's literally impossible to guard. The only way they guard that move is if they sit in the paint, and you guys know what this build does to people when they sit in the paint. I was getting so many contact dunks. I honestly feel like, even though this build's driving dunk is lower than the offensive threat's driving dunk last year, I'm telling you guys, you get more contact dunks this year than you did last year on this build. I didn't change any badges, my attributes are the same. The only thing I changed about my dribble moves for my best dribble moves video is I put on power so that I could obviously do this little speed glitch right here. But you guys see what I'm doing, putting that man on the ground. Finally, people aren't spamming Y trying to cancel out my contact dunks. And with two people sitting in the paint, I'm going to dunk over both of them. I still hate that, just like last year, if I'm in the middle of a contact dunk, all somebody has to do is press Y and it cancels out my contact dunk. I hate that. It shouldn't be in the game. I don't know why you can cancel contact dunk animations, but it's in the game again. So you guys are going to see that happen a few times in these gameplays. I think I got 3 or 4 more gameplays for you guys in here. But you guys see, with that speed glitch, he can't guard me. But another reason you guys are going to see me do that so much is it gives me so much speed and momentum towards the basket that I do think that it does help you get contact dunks. You guys see, I will still hit them with my D-rows. I still will hit them with my behind the back. All the dribble moves that I used before and that I showed you guys in my dribble tutorial, I still do. But with this new speed boost, well, not really new, but I just recently started doing it because, like I said, I didn't want to be the guy that just spams it, but all I do is go against playmaking shot creators and paint beasts, so I really have no other choice now. But like I said, there's just nothing they can do. You see another contact dunk animation. That's one of the ones where, once again, I put him on the ground, but he taps Y, goes for the block, and it cancels out the animation. I still can't believe 2K did that. And now I do want to let you guys know that I do want to apologize for my last video, okay? If you guys watched it, you saw I went against somebody with a modded controller. He beat me. He wasn't good, but he had a modded controller. And then after that, I seemed to just complain about the game, and I don't want that to be in my videos. I don't want my videos just to be me complaining about the game, because although I don't think it's the best 2K, I just really want to have these videos focused on gameplay, positivity, and just me having fun with the game, which I actually did when I was playing on this build. You see, another contact dunk. I'm telling you guys, that's all I was getting while I was playing with Iggy Mo. We played like 6 or 7 games, and I was getting contact dunks every single game, and I'm still only a 98 overall. So you guys will see another contact dunk, put him on the ground. That is still the most common contact dunk in the game. If you guys remember last year, my offensive threat got that same contact dunk right there so many times. The one where you do a windmill and you like hit their shoulder and put them on the ground. It's still the most common one. Like I said, I don't know why people leave this build open off rip. They see it says slasher, they see slasher takeover, oh, he can't shoot, and then I hit my first shot, and not only do I activate gold green machine, but I activate gold hot start. So I activate all the shooting badges that I want to activate, and then after that they think, okay, he can shoot, and that's when I start dunking on them. If this build actually got, well, not the build, but if I had takeover booster, this build would be even more hard to guard, because you guys know takeover doesn't only, the slasher takeover doesn't only make it so I get more contact dunks, but it just raises my attributes by 5 or something. So I would have an 86 3-pointer while I have slasher takeover. So they're gonna want to play back so that I don't just, you know, get easy blow-bys, because slasher takeover still gives you blow-bys. But then they play back, I'm gonna green the 3 because I have hot start activated, I have green machine activated, and I have an 86 3-pointer, plus this new jump shot. Like I said, 1,000 likes for it. You guys see the center lagging out. He did lag out, but that doesn't change anything because it's still a one-on-one game, me ISOing him. And I tell Iggy Mo, go to the block. Let me try and get some contact dunks after this possession. I'm gonna tell him, because obviously, like I said, it's a one-on-one game. You guys see, this man was not gonna be able to guard me. He's playing me so high, and then with the speed boost, I'm just too fast. Get around him, and now is when I tell Iggy Mo, go to the block. Let me see if I can get some contact dunks on the center, because if you guys know, getting contact dunks on the AI usually looks super clean. I get probably the worst contact dunk. That is the worst one by far, where you do the little reverse contact dunk. It is a contact dunk, but it's the worst one because it isn't really flashy, and that's what I was going for. I tell Iggy Mo once again, go to the block. Let's see if I can get a crazy contact dunk. I end up doing a hop step by accident, hit a 30% contested layup. Slasher takeover is just like last year. The game really didn't change much from last year as far as takeovers. A lot of, you know, things, like I said, tapping Y will still make you contest. So not very many things change. They cancel out my contact dunk with the CPU, end the game there, and then we get to the final gameplay where you guys are going to see me multiple times. Oh, this is the first game that we played together, so my jump shot wasn't really that consistent this game. But you guys will see multiple times this game, actually twice in a row, I do get the Jordan free throw line dunk. I figured out once again how to activate that dunk every time. You see right there, easy speed boost, get by him. The center is too slow to pick up, and that's what I'm going to be playing with mainly on this build. Stretch bigs, me ISOing just like last year. You guys are going to see this is, I think, where it starts, where I start off with the Jordan free throw line dunk. There's one. Then the very next possession, I tell Iggy Mo, you want to see me do it again? You want to see a Jordan free throw line dunk again? He said, you can't trigger it whenever you want. I tell him, okay, bet, watch this. So he gets exactly what I do. Hit him with the little speed boost. Another one from the free throw line. So close to my takeover. You see, this man's leaving me wide open, but I want a contact dunk. And I had the animation. But he taps Y. It cancels it out and gives me a layup. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I can really shoot anytime I want, but I feel like it's more entertaining to watch whenever I get a contact dunk, which is why a lot of times you guys will see me prioritize just getting contact dunk, because in my opinion, it's better to watch that than it is to just watch somebody shoot wide open threes all game, because that's all people do is leave me wide open. So when they do that, I do want to punish them and go in the paint. You see, I have slasher takeover right here, so there's no chance I shoot this. I want to dunk on this man. I end up taking a pull-up mid, ruining one of the possessions, but after that, I get the animation where I walk over him. You guys are going to see, I get the dunk animation where I walk over him, but of course he cancels it out. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, do me a favor, drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.